A lot has happened in Hong Kong today. It was supposed to be the 14th weekend of pro-democracy protests, but there were no marches. Instead, there were some high-profile arrests. Prominent democracy activists Joshua Wong and Agnes Chow were first detained and then arrested. This happened at the break of dawn. They were accused of, quote-unquote, inciting others to take part in unauthorized assembly. There were several other charges pressed against them. Some of the charges carried jail terms of up to 5 years. Pro-democracy activists say that the arrests were planned by China and the objective was to suffocate dissent ahead of key political events. China chose to be vague about it. A spokesperson of the Chinese ministry said that they've taken note of these reports.
关于你提到的事情，我看到了有关的报道，香港特区的警方已经就此作出过说明。
The court came to the rescue of Chow and Wong. They were granted bail in the afternoon. Speaking after his release, Joshua Wong said that he will not surrender to pressure.
Even I've been jailed for 3 times, and I need to face a trial on 8th of November, which means 3 months later. But we still keep on our fight. We shall not surrender. And I urge international communities to send a clear message to President Xi. Sending troops or using emergency ordinance is not the way out. We will continue our fight no matter how they arrest and prosecute us.
Agnes Chow said that the Hong Kong government is trying to create white terror. This term, remember, was coined when Beijing clamped down on anti-China protests in Taiwan. Chow said the administration is trying to scare the people of Hong Kong to not participate in this social movement. What happened in Hong Kong this morning has got the whole world talking. The European Union said that the latest developments are extremely worrying. The EU's foreign policy chief has said that all 28 members of the bloc will be monitoring the situation closely.
We expect the authorities in Hong Kong to respect the freedom of assembly, expression and association, as well as obviously the right of people to demonstrate peacefully. We will continue to follow very closely as a European Union, but also in coordination with the member states, the situation in Hong Kong, also when it comes to the impact on EU citizens and on EU economic interests in Hong Kong.
Here's another piece of news. According to Reuters, China has rejected Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam's proposal to withdraw the extradition bill. China additionally has ordered Lam to not yield to any of the protesters' demands. Remember, this is the same extradition bill that triggered this protest in the first place. The bill allowed criminal suspects to be sent to mainland China. This bill has been suspended but hasn't been withdrawn. This pro-democracy movement is in its 13th week. At least 900 people have been arrested so far. China has reportedly moved troops to Hong Kong. Chinese troops have also been stationed at neighboring Shenzhen. And Hong Kong is in the spotlight and the world is watching what will be China's next move and what will be the next move of the democracy activists. Protests were planned for tomorrow. Saturday also happens to be the 5th anniversary of China's decision to disallow fully democratic elections in Hong Kong. But the marches have been called off for the moment. In case there is an impromptu demonstration tomorrow, then it will be the 14th straight weekend of protests.